Lightworker Society. My name is Ayoka Yamina. I am the creator of this wonderful community. Thank you for tuning in once again. Thank you for subscribing, liking, following, sharing my pages all over social media, all over the internet. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you so much for your support and your motivational words, and also like referring people to me. I know right now I have a small network, a small community with the Lightworkers Society, but my intentions is that this network is able to be expanded and that it grows, and that my vision is able to stretch across the world, that I'm able to help so many people, because I'm just not an intuitive reader or an oracle, as you would say. I'm just not that. I do spiritual coaching. I help with your life purpose. I help with your businesses, your anything in your personal life, relationships. Is so much that this community has to offer. So it's really about raising the vibrations of the collective and helping you guys, especially if you find that you are a light worker or some type of spiritual being, to really connect to your higher self and to operate in your gifts. So that's my purpose, and that's what I am eagerly trying to push forward. So I do thank you. Every time you put your energy back into my channel, you just don't know how much it helps. Even if you just click on a video, it helps my videos to circulate throughout the internet. So thank you once again. Also, I didn't even get to tell y'all I'm going to be doing a reading for Cancer tonight. So my intentions is to go through maybe 3 different zodiac signs tonight. So I'll try to keep this reading brief, maybe about 15-20 minutes if spirit allows. You know how that works. So I already have my cards laid. I literally was 10 minutes in this video previously, but I messed up somewhere. I don't know how I did that, and it was just flowing so much, but it was so much that I messed up on. It was like no way that I could just retract it and start all over. I just didn't want to do that. It's just me. I'm a Virgo, so sometimes it just gotta have, you know, it gotta be clean to some point. I know it's gonna be mistakes. I ain't perfect, but at the same time, I that was just too much. That was just extra. So I'm gonna start over and try it all over again. And even if I sound like I'm whispering, you guys, my house is completely quiet, and that is not normal. Normally my neighbor is doing backflips over my freaking head, and my son is screaming and yelling at the video game. So I normally am competing to be heard. Well, it feels like that, but I don't have to do that tonight. So now I'm like, I gotta use my inside voice, because now I'm gonna be the loudest person. So hopefully my voice is projecting well. I feel really good. If you guys see paint on my hands, it's because I've been painting. I just got finished. I've literally tried to wash and scrub with Dawn soap, and nothing, it's not coming off. It was worse than this, but don't think I'm some type of little dirty girl, because I'm not. Actually, I am a grown woman, very grown, 41 years old grown, but that's another story. But I set my intentions, okay? So I've already saged. I said my prayers, but I'm going to say one for you guys so we can collectively do it together and can be on the same page, same energy. So, okay, thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my spiritual guides, for helping me through this reading. Thank you that this reading reaches the right people, the right places, at the right times. Thank you for using me as the messenger and helping me to deliver this message where it is clear and that my audience is able to understand, and that I'm able to understand the message as well. And I'm asking that you help me to be able to decipher and to pay attention, because I know I'm all over the place right now, but that you help me also with my grounding. I thank you. Also, I pray that the spiritual gates are closed to anything that is negative, that the only help that I receive will be from my angels of peace, love, light, hope, joy, positive energies only. Thank you. And so it is. Alrighty, you guys, let's get started. I got my meditation music playing in the background too, so let's get it. It gets us in this supernatural spiritual realm. It's called angel frequencies. Let me tell you, it's 999 hertz. So if you see angels flopping around in the background, it's like, all right. So The first card that came out was Angel of Balance, which I'm really proud of you guys, okay? Because the Angel of Balance is a really great representation of you being centered. The number on the card is 48, so I love to pay attention to numbers because numbers are very significant. They are usually like messages literally that are coming from our angels helping us and guiding us. So if you see number sequences or synchronicities, pay attention to that and really, Google angel number, blah, 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 whatever number you're seeing. But the number 48 on this card represents, the number 4 represents creation and the number 8 represents new beginnings. So you definitely are literally becoming more centered and self-honoring in your choices. Your foundation is starting to become solid. And even though things may have been out of sync for you in the past, you're really starting to get a greater equilibrium going on. It's coming into your life, and you're remaining really conscious about your physical and emotional energy. So you're balancing these energies really freaking well, you guys. Congratulations on that, because I know during a time like this, it's a little hard. It's a lot going on, especially we got this presidential election going on. We got COVID. We got winter. The seasons are changing. And you know how it is when the seasons change. You be feeling like low because it gets dark earlier. We just got out of Mercury retrograde. It's so many things that could really keep us emotionally off. But you guys are definitely on the right track. But third chakra, Archangel, who is this? Shamu. Sorry, Shamu. Archangel Shamu came out, but it came out in reverse. The number on that card is 37, and the number 3 usually represents the Holy Trinity, and the number 7 represents completion. So basically, you do have spiritual support that is backing you and helping you to really have this feeling of wholeness so that you can be complete in your emotional desires. It's really like your third chakra represents that life force energy that's within you. It's like at your solar plexus. Now, this is your third eye chakra. So that right there is the center of your life force, and that's blocked. It's in reverse, and it's indicating that you have a low ebb in your energy and possibly maybe a lack of purpose. So you don't have that much enthusiasm about where you are going when you look further down in the future. Like, what is my purpose? What am I doing? You may have been feeling very fragmented lately, unable to rein in your scattered focus. So if you are scattered in your thinking, this is why. Your third chakra is really blocked, and like I said, that's your third eye chakra. That's what helps you to see into the spiritual realm, helps you to connect to the spiritual realm. Now, you can use amethyst. Amethyst definitely helps unblock the third eye chakra. Maybe try some Reiki. Even if you go and get the amethyst stone, make sure that you cleanse your stone by charging it under the sunlight to the moonlight, at least for 24 hours. And you can do it that way. That's like the easiest way to me to do it. But you can bury it also in dirt, but that gotta stay there for a couple of days. So that's the easiest way to do it. But make sure you cleanse your stones before you actually use them, and set your intentions for them. Now, what is happening is, it's like the centeredness needs to come, like you're balancing your emotions, so that's good, but now you need to balance your mind and not really more like get a greater sense of enthusiasm for your everyday life. It's like you're operating like a freaking robot and just going through life like, what is it? What's that saying? It's the same thing, same feeling, whatever, just a different day. I can't remember how it goes right now. I don't know why, because I just used it earlier, but it's like the same thing, just a different day type feeling. That's how you go through every day. So you can call on Archangel Shamu to actually give you assistance in helping you harness your power and to spin the dynamic center of your life force expression. So literally, it's time to bring in an attitude of enthusiasm to both your goals and your daily life. So look at your long term, look at the short term, and change your energy in that direction to being something that's more uplifting, more enthusiastic, and more positive, so that you can definitely create better experiences for yourself, because there is so much more for you. And I know it has a lot to do with you. You're just thinking. You're thinking and trying to hone in on what is next for you, because the Thinking Man card has also came out, which I'm going to show you it before I move forward. This represents some type of male of wisdom or understanding. And so it could be you if you are masculine, or if you have a lot of masculine energy, because we both possess, you know, both masculine and feminine if you're female. But the card is really telling you to just pay attention, for this could lead to great strides in personal and professional growth. So this all ties up with your third chakra being in reverse, and your third chakra really being blocked. It's like, this is what your enthusiasm is lacking in your everyday life, right? Your personal goals, stuff like that. But this Thinking Man is coming. This energy is coming. If it's not you, you know, getting that enthusiasm, is somebody coming into your life that will help you in your personal and professional growth. So they're going to teach you how to learn new discipline techniques, maybe a course of study, something dealing with a healing practice, whatever it could be. It's going to change your life forever. So keep your eyes open. Don't be all like, like, I don't need no new friends or whatever. Still use a spirit of discernment, but also be receptive of this person coming in. Even if you're already just in their energy of like, I need to do something new. I need to focus on changing, you know, studying something different, a new discipline or a new technique that can enhance your everyday life, your skills, especially on a professional level. Really focus on that and strategize on what it is that you need to do to make that happen, because that will help you feel more excited about your life. And that's what the strategy card is telling you. That's what just came out. Strategize, because you need to set a certain goal. You need to have specific strategies to achieve these goals by literally writing about it. You can write down the direction you want to go in. You can consider any potential change in course that may be needed in what you're already doing, and just really just have some type of conscious plan in mind to get some things in order, because you know it's time, right? Because the time is now. You cannot stay stuck in this energy, because there's so much more to life and so much more to your life, Cancer, that you could be doing besides what you're doing every day, operating like a robot, just moving along through life, waiting for that big break. It's time to get out of that funk and open up that third chakra, because you want to know what? In the spiritual realm, when you can see with that third eye, that helps you to use your intuition. It helps you to make better decisions. And on top of that, like, you start to really manifest the life that you desire, because of what you are operating in the spiritual, in your higher self. You're relying on your spiritual helpers in the divine to navigate you through your journey, through your life. Now, I was just shuffling the cards. I didn't even get to ask a question just yet, but 2 cards just came out, and it was the Queen of Swords. So I'm gonna let you see that, and it was the Justice card. Okay, so both of these chicks got swords in their hand, like, whoop, but she got a sword in her hand, and she's balancing these scales. So yeah, the Queen of Swords really represents a woman who is a fighter, you know, intuitive, on her A game, for real. Like, the Queen of Swords is the shit. And that represents you as well. That shows you where that balance is coming in. It's like, you know what you want and you're going to conquer it, right? You're going to conquer it. You feel like you're on top of the world right now, in regards to your emotional side of yourself. And the justice card literally represents that you're going to get justice in your situation. So whatever that situation is, whatever you're thinking of, just know that this justice is there for you. It's coming. It's about, you know, that balance. It's about truth and wisdom. So literally, the justice card is asking you also to really just learn from your past experiences, whether they were good, bad, fugly, whatever it was. Just take it all in and just grow from it, because this energy is not about perfection, but about fairness, and it's about honesty. It highlights clarity of motivation, and it asks for you to be more realistic about the cause and effects of your thoughts and your actions. Okay, so where has that been taking you? Because you know, Spirit wants you to reflect on that so that you'll be able to move further in your journey, and that you'll be able to have this balance so that you can grow with both positivity and balancing that shadow aspect of us, you know, that side of us that really just, that we don't like to face sometimes, you know, the one that has the little negative Annie in the background talking about, you can't do that, you ain't gonna be happy, that ain't gonna be good for you. I don't even know why you thinking you can do that. You can't accomplish that. You're not good enough. You know what I'm saying? That part, that shadow side. And really just learn these different parts of you, because there's so many parts of you, and you have to embrace even the negative aspects of you. Embrace those things, because once you embrace that side of yourself, you're able to release it and light that bitch on fire. Like, I don't need you any longer. Okay, so it's all about growing, it's all about healing and releasing the things that are no longer serving you, like removing the negative emotions and bringing that balance, because it's fear that is causing you to act in a way that you aren't really proud of. So whew. I'm sorry, that caused me to pause for a minute. Like, okay, Spirit, where we going? Where we going? So the only true path ahead of you is not one that is necessarily in black or white, but it is always, always one of love. Okay, so remember that. Remember that it's not about good or bad. Okay, so don't even look at anybody else's situation and judge them based upon their actions. Just look at one way of love, okay? And see people through the eyes of God as well. Now, and that's how we're able to really overcome a whole lot of things. So I don't know where this is getting ready to lead, but I'm getting ready to pull some more cards, because I'm like, is we getting ready to talk about what we getting ready to talk about here? Because I feel like Spirit getting ready to go in, and I'm like, we already at 18 minutes. But I'm going to find out real quick. So even if this takes us 25 minutes. But just remember that your good karma is delightfully loving and can be the most motivating teacher. So remember to keep your karma clean, to clear these karmic debts, so that you don't have to keep going through karmic cycles, reliving these karmic trends over and over again. Can you elaborate, please, Spirit, on this justice card? Thank you. Okay, Spirit. Was that anger? Like, what was that about? Why are these cards flower like that? So the card that came out was the World card. Okay. But the World card came out in reverse. And as you can see, this girl has on this dress. That's what I'm taking note to. This dress with these colors. And I see the colors going around the wheel that represents the world. And to me, that really represents that balance, especially when in regards to your chakras. But that balance, it represents to me the completion, joy, achievement, happy endings, all of that. But it's in reverse. So I don't know if there's a need for closure for something right now, or you're not following through with something, but you got to stay focused in order to complete this unfinished task. A delay is like really taking place right now in your plans because of whatever it is that you need to end, whatever closure that you need to focus on, like right now, like close that door, like shut the door, don't take no shortcuts, like just go right in, because the World card is one of the most positive and abundant messages in the whole tarot, right? So but for it to come in reverse, it's like you're feeling like you're not reaching the stage that you want to reach. There's no progress. But you have to remain focused and get out of that scattered thinking. Okay, that's where that third chakra is coming in at, and is blocked. So you gotta like consciously step into your world's ascension energy and welcome in this beautiful shift. Okay, as your inner spiritual landscape merges with your outer reality, you have to make this a reality for yourself, and you have to really speak it. Like I taught this in my alcohol and substance abuse class today, and it was talking about RAS, and RAS is the reticular activating system, and that works within your brain almost, where it works like the law of attraction, literally. So whatever you're thinking, this RAS system is what actually puts out into the universe. It focuses on whatever your thoughts are. So whether it's good or bad, that is what it's going to hone in on. And that's how the law of attraction works. It works like attracts like. Whatever. If it's bad, if you're worrying, you're going to attract more things to worry about. If you're happy, you're going to attract happy situations. That's how it works. But this is how this system works within your body, and it creates the harmony and the balance, and it helps you to manifest the things that you desire. You literally work it the same exact way as you would do if you're trying to visualize something to manifest it. You plan it out, which is the strategy. You strategize what it is that you want. Then you start like putting it together like a movie almost. And then you start visualizing it and playing it in your head exactly that exact same way. And that is how you begin to manifest and you attract what it is that you desire and want for yourself. But if you're in your shadow side, you won't actually really see these happy endings. You won't see the positive energy that's coming in on your way, because you can't see it if your third chakra is blocked. But you want to be able to see these new beginnings, these happy endings, these closures that you need to like really freaking let go of. I don't know what it is that you need to close, but I think I want to find out to see what is it that needs closure. Okay, that was very transparent and fast. So I gotta show you the card. The Star card came out, and it's in reverse again. So you started out with this Angel of Balance card with like, yes, as you balancing, yes bro, you balancing your emotional energies, but your ebb for life is just like yeah, it's a loss of faith, diminished hope, some type of disappointment or missed opportunity that took place, that you feel like you just feel hopeless at this point, and you need to bring closure to that situation that made you lose faith. Now, Spirit is saying, allow your innate essence to shine through whatever this residual darkness is that's happening for you, or whatever you're feeling right now. Uncover any limiting beliefs or self-doubt that you're holding on to, and find the courage to voice any unexpressed emotions you have, and release every bit of outgrown energy that is anchoring you to your past. It's time for you to release it, and it's time for you to ascend. You need to be the star in your life. It's time for you to move past this stuff, to let it go, And when you do that, you'll be able to focus on your future, and you will find your biggest source of inspiration and love just by letting go of the shit that no longer serves you. Excuse me for talking in that manner, but it is so imperative that we let go of these things from the past because they don't serve us and it keeps us stuck. And as you can see through this reading, it's blocking your flow. In your manifestation, is keeping you in a low state and not having any enthusiasm for life. Life is amazing. Everything that is provided for us in life is provided by the divine, which means that it should keep us in an attitude of feeling connected and feeling enthusiastic and hopeful about the direction that we're going into. But if your third chakra is blocked, you won't actually be able to really connect to the spiritual aspect of life, that part of us that makes us feel really good, that, oh man, I'm getting ready to get up to what it is that I desire for myself in my life. That ability, like I guess with myself, I can say, yeah, what I'm going to do today. I gotta, work home remotely. It's the same thing every single day, but I do things to connect to my creativity, to my spiritual self, my higher self, to be able to keep that enthusiasm and that flow for life. So like painting is something that helps me to stay grounded, and it keeps me excited. I look forward to being able to create something each and every day. I just started back working out, so that has been bringing me back balance because I have been off a little bit because I haven't been able to do the working out like I want because I have a bulging disc in my lower back. But those are the things that help open me up and keep me connected to making me want to, be clear in my energy, to have that enthusiasm for life. Because I get it, because I've been there where it felt like every day was just like this shit again, just waiting. It's like each day you just wake up hoping that this is the day that everything changes, and it's not going to change just by changing. It ain't going to just happen. It takes action. It takes action. It takes that working on ourselves and releasing and letting go of the things that don't serve us. It takes us strategizing. It takes us bringing balance to ourselves by actively seeking things to do to promote your own self-care and your own self-preservation. So the stars are definitely aligning in your favor. So it's just time for you to trust the universe, to trust God, and know that everything is going to work out in your favor if you begin to align yourself with your desires and clear your energy so that you can have that flow going through you. Now, I'm looking for my cards. I don't know what the heck I just did with them. I remember them flying out everywhere, right? And then I remember what did I do after that? I don't know, because I really don't have them and I really don't see them right now. So I'm gonna take that as a message that divine is telling me to move forward from that, because I really don't have these cards, you guys. That is such an odd thing right now. I'm really tripping because I really want to find them, but that ain't gonna stop no show. So let's go into, because the Moonology deck is calling me, and let's see, what's the message that you have for Cancer? So what is it that Cancer needs to know to help them? Can we get some good news, some great news? What's coming? What's next? Thank you. Thank you. All right. So the emotions are running high card came out from my Moonology deck. Let me show you. I really like this deck. I think this is a really cute deck. Spot on, for real. I'm still learning it, so I'm going to look through my book and see what that means. But intuitively, when your emotions are running high, what that means? Why are your emotions running high, Cancer? Y'all know y'all Cancers be some emotional, loving. That's all I'm going to say. Emotional, loving beings. I'm not going to come for y'all today. Now, so this is talking about, this is really on point. See, that's why I said this moonology deck be spot on. But it's something that you're wondering if it's going to be successful or not. So such as a job or a relationship, and you're looking for the answers for that, right? So the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into, and work with. Okay, so that goes back to what? Your third chakra again. Okay. Being able to feel that burst of energy. That's what you need, okay, to get this successful outcome that you are looking for. Now, you can't expect plenty of good things in a positive outcome. What did it say? Let me read that again. You can expect plenty of good things in the positive outcome when the card comes up, but you may find there's a lot of emotions to deal with too. So there's also a sense that the opportunities around you, whatever you're acting about, don't come along every day. So like I told you in the reading, you have to take action because success is close. You just must trust. You just got to trust it, right? So a resolution to your question is closer than you may think. They said is right up under your nose. So don't ignore the obvious. Sometimes exciting lies ahead. Something exciting is lying ahead, but make sure you don't blow events out of proportion. Don't be emotional about it. Don't be overly emotional. Don't just be extra about it, because you know you Cancers can be so emotional. But the supermoon is a new or full moon that takes place when the moon is at its closest point to the earth. And this moon is known as the Queen of Emotions. This is the perfect Cancer card. Let me find out. You guys jumped out in your reading. This is the perfect Cancer card. But overall, like it says, that pay attention because it's right under your nose. The answer to your question is right under your nose. Literally, is this going to be successful? Yeah, it can be successful. Whether it's a relationship or your career, it can be successful, but you have to get that balance, okay? Because you are coming out as a Queen of Swords. That means you want to fight for what it is that you want. You want this success. And this is what this completion, all of it's tying together. You're able to create this new beginning. You got this one aspect together and learning how to balance these emotions, okay? So now it's time to start to balance your ebb and flow for life, like that enthusiastic side, enthusiasm that you need to balance out by connecting to your higher self and releasing the blockages in your third chakra. So again, amethyst stone. You can also Google what stones that you can use to unblock that energy in your third chakra. Do some Reiki, do some meditation. You can go right to YouTube. YouTube has tons of videos. Put in there meditation music for the third chakra and put it in there as you want it to be. Well, you're going to search and make sure that it's over 539 HZs. I think that's what it is. It's got to be over 529 or 539 HZs, okay? So don't look for something that's guided, because guided meditation a lot of times has talking. You want to hear the frequencies, okay? Because the frequencies will get into your subconscious and it will help to shift and move and reprogram some things in your thinking. Possibly do it while you are sleeping. Put it on maybe a 3 or 4 hour YouTube video and let it play while you're sleeping, because that's when it's really getting into your subconscious state. Okay, so that is some advice for you, and I'm going to end this reading now because pretty much you get the gist of what it is that you need to do and where your energy is lying at right now at this present moment. If it's not now, because remember, energy is fluent, it could be coming or this could be past energy. But whichever way it goes, still continue to strategize, still continue to make that plan for yourself so that you can achieve your goals so that you can see the outcome of this success that you're hoping for, okay? So once again, thank you for tuning in. If you want a personalized reading, one that will be directly for you, for your particular situation, feel free to hit me up through my Instagram. Click the link in my bio. It'll go straight to my web pages and you get to see all of the dope shit that I'm doing. All right, now, peace. I love you.